No, it was fucking great. The thing I remember, see, it's funny that you're doing nostalgia because then that just reminds me of, do you remember back on Jennings, there was a giant blue in the kitchen dining room area where the table was?
Yep.
There was a giant blue duffel bag one day, just bam, in the corner. Do you ever remember this?
I vaguely remember it, but I don't remember what was inside of it. I remember a blue
I checked.
duffel bag.
It was mountains of, it was full to the fucking brim. This is easily had to be, because I was trying to lift it up, it was probably like between 15 and 20 pounds. It's full of fucking porno mags.
No way.
Full of fucking porno mags. I'm sure if you asked Dad about it, he'd be like, yeah, I just had a lot of porn.
Yeah, I mean, fuck it. Why not?
Just a giant fucking blue bag. Just, I'm talking hardcore girls getting railed. I stole 3 magazines.
There you go. Hell yeah. I mean, what's
like,
gonna
I don't know
do,
what this
confront
is
you about it? That's what's funny about those. You can't bring it up. I don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm fucking talking about. I really don't.
What are you talking about? Oh, man. Good old Harry Bush. Am I right or am I right?
I wonder where he was storing those.
I don't know. It's 3 things. So I just sitting in a blue duffel bag in the corner, and it's like, what the fuck is all of this doing here? Because when I opened it up to my, oh God, how old was I? 12, 13? My eyes, opening that's like just getting to see Fort Knox for once in your life, because everything was glowing and I didn't have time to.
But it's actually the opposite of Fort Knox, Nathan, because Fort Knox is actually empty. There is nothing in there.
Oh, I don't know, but I was just like, I opened it up and it was just like a chorus of beautiful music.
Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah.
Yeah, it was just like that, or just like pure satanic music, because it's like, beat your meat, beat your meat, beat your meat. There's a lot of that. There's a lot.
Yeah.
Oh man, so I took those 3 magazines. I was able to sell pages I ripped out of there for 25 cents to people.
You know what? I honestly think this is just like me, because I have to create elaborate stories for everything, you know. But I could see like that such a trap. It's like the brotherhood of the traveling duffel bag, like for the people who are friends in our neighborhood.
No, I like to picture it now as like, oh, hey guys, I got a full collection. Yeah, I got episode 1 to when they discontinued it, 336. It's like, hey, we noticed magazines number 299 to 302 are missing. What? That's impossible.
A checklist somewhere. It's like an Excel spreadsheet, but it's got like fake names for each magazine. It's just got code words, and they have hidden codes.
Oh, I mean, mind you, this is when I found these. This is the era where we had porn on fucking floppy disk. Downloading from like Tadashi's house, he'd come over and be like, hey, check out all these floppy disks. I got these. And we throw them in my computer. Why I had a computer in my room, I don't fucking know. I had no right to. It's an old piece of shit that I kind of reclaimed from a factory they were throwing out.
Uh-huh.
So, or some business was throwing out. So don't think we were rich and I bought one.
I don't remember you having it.
Yeah, I repurposed an old gateway computer that a company was getting rid of, so it wasn't the cost of a computer. It was dirt cheap, and it was just fixing it.
I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, so I had this in my room and just downloading porn, and this is off a floppy disk, and you're watching it go zzz, zzz. It looked like a fucking shitty Xerox printer showing you the photo going side to side.
Yep.
So you had to like save the images, hide the images on your computer, so in case anybody came and saw it. And the worst thing was that I ever saw is Tadashi was like, I got in this chat room and I got all these, and on one floppy disk, after he just slammed the button and took it out and wouldn't let us finish seeing all the absurdity, because it was just a floppy disk of what I assume is all bestiality, because the first 5 or 6 were. The first one comes up and a girl's just getting railed by a fucking pitbull.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we just looked at him like, the fuck were you doing?
Dude, the early days of the internet was so wild.
Oh, dude, it was wild. You didn't know what you're getting. You'd get illegal shit.
Yeah. You never knew. Well, you never knew until it loaded, and it took fucking a half hour.
Oh, yeah, and then all of a sudden you're on a fucking list with the government, and they're coming to get you.
Well, and you know what I was just going to say, too, like, I think that's one reason why we had all those neighborhood barbecues all the time. That's when they made the exchange of that duffel bag that you went from house to house.
They're just like, hey, I'm just going over for a sleepover.
Hey, why don't you go grab an imported beer over there? Oh, yes, I would love an imported beer. They just walk over to the cooler.
Hey, what? Hey, what's that imported?
That's the one cooler one dad was always sitting on the whole time, and you weren't.
Yeah, you're just like, oh, hey, the imported. What kind of imported? Dos Equis. It's behind the garage. Okay. Like they had code words.
Exactly. A neighborhood full of dads just like peddling porn to each other is so funny.
That is, because unfortunately, I think everybody in our neighborhood was like anti-porn. They're all like stuck-up people, especially the people that lived across the street.
Yeah, and those are the people who are definitely have the most.
Oh, dude, yeah. I think they had like a fuck dungeon because I was never allowed to go in their basement.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They wouldn't let you go in the basement. I remember that. That was weird.
Yeah, it was really weird.
Yeah.
It's like, no. If you go down there, you have to sign this sodomy waiver. What?
I remember like their daughters being obsessed with like Leonardo DiCaprio in the Titanic too, because like that's how probably they were really obsessed with that because of the sex scene in that.
Dude, I was really obsessed with that movie because there's like 5 seconds of boobs.
Yeah, exactly. It's good. And you could pause it there, and that was back VHS days. So
oh,
if you
dude,
paused
yeah,
it too
but that
often on the thing, it would ruin the fucking. They would ruin the frame.
That picture would be fucking jumping, dude. It was doing jumping jacks while it was on pause, like.
Right, but that was the great thing with the 5 seconds. That's at least like 30 frames, so you could differentiate the frames. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even miss those days. I don't even miss those because even if you hit pause on a VHS, it effectively turned into a pay-per-view special, like just all fucking
it was
weird.
Like you just saw the intro to fucking HBO.
It's just like, oh damn. It was a weird game of 2 strokes, pause, rewind, play, 2 strokes, pause. Oh man, and just even thinking back to those days where I was basically like fucking the couch and having to go change my pants.
Yeah.
When that first started. Oh man, it was a wild time.
Party time.
Man, imagine it was basically the dark ages. I didn't have the internet. Be like, nah, this is what you got to do.
Yep. You used what you could.
Oh, fuck, it's so weird. And then you get weird and you stick a highlighter up your ass.
Oh my god. What?
What?
Okay. I'm not here to judge.
I mean, everybody's got to try something. Gay. I mean, you just never know.
Hey, you know what? I will say this. I'm going to say this right now, and I'll say this with full confidence. Every dude everywhere, I think every person everywhere at some point has had something put up their butt.
Oh, dude, yeah.
I know for a fact at one point, as a kid even, because you're like, I poop all the time. Can I feel the poop in my butt? That was what I literally did one time. I stuck my finger up my butt to see if I could feel it.
Oh, wait, you really shouldn't do that. I mean, there's growing concerns. Hopefully you used a lot of hand sanitizer and washed your hands after.
Well, I didn't do it now. I was like 6.
Oh, okay.
Well, the only thing, we didn't even know what E. coli was at that point, okay? Fuck off.
And then I ate chicken fingers.
Exactly. I didn't wash my hands. That's why I have such a strong immune system in this day, because I ate my own shit.
You're just, hey, Ma, give me those fish sticks and mac and cheese. Let's go.